Okay guys, should be a fun video today. Got this black cherry. It came down and landed right on my fence there. Louie's on the other side of the fence. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut it up and we're going to load up this trailer right here with as much as we can fit in there, and then see if it'll pull it from a dead stop up this hill. Now, however, this right here is a level. This is level. So it's a nice incline, good and steep. That trailer will definitely hold 1,000 pounds or more probably. But we're gonna load it up and put this thing in low, 4-wheel low, lock in that transfer case, or not the transfer, the rear end, and see if she pulls. All right, but for now, we're gonna get to cutting. And after I get done with this little job, we got a bigger job. Saws of the day. Got the Poulan Pro 4620 with the muffler mod. Peter Frampton, he's for this little black cherry. And then got an Echo 7310 that we're going to be putting in some big red oak. And then I'll be porting and polishing that. All right. worried about that. But it's good, it stopped right there. This is good. Louie! 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 There he is. Come on, good boy. Good boy. Yeah. Good dog. Good dog, Louie. Good enough for sheep. If it was goats, but they'll escape anywhere the water leaks. They can get out. Look at this little saw, guys. I mean, seriously, stuff like this is underrated all the time from all the different brands and manufacturers. You know, we all like to sit around and we fantasize about the big saws and making them fast and Oh, they can pull a long bar and all this stuff, but let me tell you, it's little saws like this right here that probably do 60% of the work in the world. They're very unsung heroes. This is a good running little saw that fires up, and there's not many trees that you can't cut up with a 16-inch bar. Granted, listen, I get it. This is a little bit small, but it gets the job done, And not many people out there, as compared to, the people that need 50cc saws, there are not many people that truly need and can justify a 72cc saw. Tim, he runs a frickin' like Christmas tree field or pine plantation or something like that. I don't know what you even want to call it. And we was talking and he's like, yeah, I can't really even justify a 70cc saw. 50 and 60cc saws, they are the workhorses that get nearly everything done. Out of all the stuff that I do on my ranch, probably 60% of it can be done by this little 46cc saw. And then 20 or 30% of it can be done with a 60cc saw, So it's like, there's not a whole lot of point for a regular person to own a 70 plus cc saw. But they are fun. They are fun, and I do like having mine. So if you can have them, you can have them, right? You get what I'm saying? But don't be too hard on yourselves if this little 46cc or a little 42cc or a little 38cc is what you've got. They still get the job done, and it's enjoyable. So, but these little saws, they need to be celebrated more often. We all like seeing professional loggers. If you're watching this video, you probably like watching this stuff. And we all like see professional timber guys, fellers, and loggers, all that jazz. We like seeing that. We really do. I like seeing it. But we're not all Buck and Billy Ray or guilty of treason. Hot saws. Man, I like hot saws. But we're not all like that. We're just regular guys and maybe some gals out there getting it done, getting firewood, getting the tree cut off of the fence. You get my drift, And that's okay. That's okay. These little saws, they get the job done. And they carry the load. They really do. Okay. Woo. All that back and forth up and down this hill wears you out. But so we got it all loaded up. Now this is black cherry, guys. It ain't red oak. It's only about half the weight of red oak. So even though I got a full trailer here, I'm guessing it's probably only about 800 pounds. And then on top of that, we got the trailer itself. So we're pulling a 1,000-pound load by my book. All I'm going to do is put it in low range. I don't want to spin because we just seeded out here, so I don't want to damage the ground any. So I'll be putting it in 4-wheel drive, and I'll be locking the rear differential right off the bat before I even try. And I'm going to be trying it slowly, so don't expect... This thing will sound like it's having a hard time, and it might, but I mean, I'm going to be going slowly, trying not to spin or anything. So here we go. See, it's steep. You can tell how I'm walking. I did not give it all the gas at all. Just walked right out of there. There's that load. Yeah, I'd say that's a good 800 pounds, you know. Got a lot of tongue weight on it. Anyways, all right, let's do the rest from inside the cab. One thing I will say that I do not like about this is it's loud. Take it out of four-wheel drive because that yanking the steering wheel all over the place. We are here for part 2 of our little mission where I need the Echo. What I've got to do is I've got to get that big oak. I don't know if you can see it at all, but you will. That big oak that I took down in one of the videos, I need to cut it up into sections and at least if not turn something into some of it into the 14x14 cant that I use for the whack-offs. I've got to at least turn it into 8-foot sections or something like that. I'll probably go with 10-foot sections so that I can move them around and set it up so that I can test this Echo on a big piece of wood, because I'm not going to do any port and polishing to it until I have a baseline to work off of. It'd be such a pain in the butt if I was to port and polish it and make it faster and not have the proof of it being so much faster. So first up, we got to cut this thing up and get it into manageable pieces, and then we'll do a test on how fast the Echo can actually cut through it. Watch it.